Game number 5, also on Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Central Time on ESPNU. Central Michigan heading to Kent State. That's right. Same Kent State that we bet against last week, etc. Central Michigan right now is favored by 7.5 to 8, depending on the book. 46.5 to 47.5 is our total here. So the total coming down slightly from the 47.5. It opened at 7.5 in favor of Central Michigan. Now some of those books are up to 8. What are we looking at here? Last 4 weeks, Central Michigan favored by 8.36. Power rating has Central Michigan by 5. Projected stat spread has Central Michigan minus 5.67. And the numbers, this is where they get a little fluky, right? A little weird. Kent State is number 131 in PPA margin. They're number 134 in offensive success rate, number 104 in defensive success rate. But their current strength of schedule is number 48. So it's going to be tough to build those numbers back up, although they have been playing a lot better in MAC play. They are 6-4 against the spread. Central Michigan is 7-3 against the spread. Looking at the home road splits, Kent State 3-1 against the spread at home, plus 16.1. Central Michigan 3-3 against the spread away from home, minus 1.5. So a little bit of an advantage for Kent State at home. Central Michigan is number 40 in PPA margin. Better on defense than they are on offense. Number 56 defensive success rate on defense. Number 31 in PPA allowed per drive. On offense, not so great. Number 72 in PPA per drive. Kent State's numbers, though, are just not good across the board. Number 125 in offensive PPA per drive. That's predicted points added for those that don't know. Number 112 on defense. And when you start looking at special teams efficiency, you know, both of these teams outside the top 80, but, man, Kent State is number 125, and Central Michigan is number 89 there. This Central Michigan offense pretty good at throwing the football. They only throw it 31% of the time. Now, remember, their head coach is Matt Drinkall, who was the offensive line coach at Army, and they are running the ball almost 68% of the time. They're just not great at it. Number 106 in rushing success rate. Found that to be interesting that they would continue doing that. Now, they run it, and then they hit you with play action, which is why they're number 10 in yards per attempt, number 6 in QBR, number 35 in passing explosiveness. But, Kent State, I think, can hang with this. I think they can hang here. The Kent State offense, a little bit better at throwing the football than they are running it, although they do run it more than they throw it. Passing success rate, they're number 135, but they are number 45 in QBR, number 34 in yards per attempt. I think Casey has some things figured out with this offense, and they've got some – I like their quarterback. I like the quarterback a lot. I do think that Kent State – this is a team that can still make a bowl game, which is mind-blowing to think about. They've got a lot to play for here. Central Michigan is also playing for MAC title contention, if I'm not mistaken. This is an interesting spot for a team to be on the road favored by more than a touchdown. I think Kent State hangs around here. So I'm looking at points per scoring opportunity, defensive red zone conversion percentage, offensive red zone, all that kind of stuff. I need to start pulling just MAC numbers for these, but I think Kent State can hang around here. So I'm going to go Kent State. Best number I can get is 8, but I will take the Golden Flashes to stay within one score of the Chippewas.